Alright, so in this video I wanted to show you how you create a rendered image of your fully assembled project. So I have my flashlight here. You can clearly see that right now. I'm zoomed way out on purpose, but so I'm going to create a rendering of my fully assembled flashlight. So I have my parts all put together. They're constrained. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my view cube. I'm going to click on the home image here, and that kind of zooms it up a little bit. So also I can like left click my mouse button and just kind of center this thing, use the wheel to kind of zoom in and out. So I'm gonna try to get this as fully into the view as possible. So that's pretty good. So then before you start rendering, I would go up to view and kind of get your settings like you want. So if you want realistic, if you want to click the shadows, reflections. Generally, I use perspective because it just looks better than orthographic. That just kind of looks kind of fake and kind of ugly. But anyway, I'm going to click perspective here. Again, I'm going to try to center it here. You can pick the lighting that you want. I mean, you can go through whichever one that you prefer, whichever one makes it look better. So I'm just going to use photo booth. Yeah, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to environments. I'm going to go to Inventor Studio. I'm going to click on render image. And then what I want to do, now the size that you want, I guess it's not really that important if you're just turning it in to show me what you got. But usually I go to this little image here and I'll select the very bottom one, 1920 by 1080, lock aspect ratio. Now the camera and the lighting style, we've already kind of set that up in our view earlier, so we don't need to mess with that. For output, you want to make sure that you select the PNG type image and then go to options and then choose 300 dots per inch here. Click OK. Click OK here. I already have it. It exists already. Do I want to save over it? Yes. Why not? And then you're going to click on renderer. So here you could say if you want to render it, if you want to take like 1 minute and let it render for 1 minute, you can do that. If you want to click the middle option is render by iteration. So if you want to say you want it to iterate, 100 times, you can give it a number here. But the one I usually do is I usually check until satisfactory. So that kind of lets me visually look at it and I can see it kind of going through the steps. And after a certain while, it's not going to get much better, but you want to try to render it enough to where it kind of gets all that graininess out of it and kind of that pixelated look. So just kind of keep an eye on it, but that's what I usually choose until satisfactory, right? And then I'm just going to click on render and just kind of let it go. You can kind of see how it's grainy here. It's a little pixelated. And then the iterations complete 9. So just kind of let it go through. After a certain while, it's not going to look much better. It's going to look that drastically different. So you can kind of stop. But see, it's only gone through 25 times, right? It's starting to look pretty good. If I maximize this, you kind of see what it looks like. So that's probably good enough right there. Just if I want to stop it right now, which I will, I'm gonna hit the pause rendering here. And then click on the save rendered image. Again, just make sure you name it. It's a PNG. Make sure you know where it's going to. So this is the image that you're going to submit to turn in. Because if you try to turn in your assembly part, or not your assembly part, but if you try to turn in your assembly to me, I can't open it because I need all the parts that goes with it. So this is the best method that I can think of. So yeah, make sure you save it. It already existed when I place it, yes. So just make sure you create a rendered image of your assembled product and then turn that into me. Also, I've made another video where you create an image of your parts kind of pulled out, separated. That way I can see each part that you use to create your assembly. So make an image of that, submit that to me, and that's all you need to do, okay? All right, peace out.